Welcome, Reflections. You are over here with Tarithia. Hit the like and subscribe button because you know how we do when I land on Mars. You are officially in with the crew. Get your roll up and get your pull up because we are here for another Root Workers Hoodoo Voodoo story time. Now, with that being said, let me turn this music down in the background, Reflection. Okay, now with that being said, if this is your first time at the night school, welcome, Reflections. Jump in my spaceship. Okay, now when we land, Reflection, we like to shake shit up. Okay, so when you see Tarithia land my spaceship, get ready because you know it is not an ordinary trip. Okay, now we are actually talking about tonight or today, whenever you hit this video, we are actually talking about poisons and conjure within the hoodoo community. Okay, now the story time that we're actually referencing from today comes out of this book right here. It's called Stories of Root Workers and Hoodoo in the Mid-South. Reflection. Now our story time today is actually about Ambrose Madison. Now, Ambrose Madison, for anyone who don't know, is actually the grandfather of the U.S. President James Madison. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Ambrose Madison, hopefully after this video, you will have a better understanding of what he was really famous for. Okay, so if you don't know, James Madison, who is the grandson of Ambrose Madison. Ambrose Madison actually owned a plantation. Now, this plantation was actually called the Mount Pleasant Plantation, later known as Mount Pillar. Now, there was actually a high profile case, Reflection, that affected many Southerns and how they view African American traditions. Now, this story time actually comes out of Orange, Virginia from 1732. Now, it was said in 1732 that Ambrose Madison was actually murdered. Reflection, he was actually murdered on his plantation by allegedly three Nigerian slaves that he had. Now two of them were actually beaten and the third one was executed. It was said that he was actually poisoned. They didn't have any proof that he was poisoned. Reflection, but allegedly they felt that he was poisoned, and these three Nigerian slaves were the ones that was actually charged. Okay, now remember, poisons and conjure isn't anything new within the hoodoo community. Reflection. Now it is also said that in 1868, let's take it on further to Memphis. Now in 1868, two women in Memphis attempted to hire a local root worker, Uncle Dub, to actually pour screwantine into the drinking water of a man they believed to had murdered their uncle. So they thought that this man, Reflection, had did something to their uncle. So they actually went to this root worker in Memphis named Uncle Dub. Now this is where the plan went wrong. Instead of Uncle Dub helping them and doing what he said he was going to do, Reflection, he actually went to the police. Yes, you heard me right. Root workers gone bad. He actually went to the police, Reflection, and told the police how the women were planning to end his life. Okay, they were planning to end his life because they thought that he was the man that had did something to his uncle. Now both women were actually arrested. Reflection, yes, off he say she say, they were actually arrested for the plot to actually take out this root worker, Uncle Dub. Okay, now with that being said, Reflection, let's go to Arkansas. Now in Arkansas, a police actually charged a spiritual worker known as Walker. He was known as Walker with the murder after it was believed that he had poisoned a woman came to him, Reflection, for seeking help. Okay, now Georgia Grant came to Walker after she discovered that she had an ulcerated throat. Now, Walker provided the woman with a herbal remedy that was supposed to heal her condition. But after taking the remedy, Reflection, she passed away. Now, reports actually refer to Walker as the voodoo. He is voodoo. A lot of people refer to him as voodoo itself. Now, while spiritual healers were not typically recognized as a practicing medical professional, he was actually arrested and charged with malpractice. Reflection. Okay, so this lady came to him and helps to for her for some herbal remedies. That's why you have to watch it. All my spiritual workers after reflection. Now he was actually charged with malpractice, okay, because she actually passed away. Now I'm not sure if it was from his herbal treatment. It could have been a lot of different things, but they blamed it on his herbal remedy, and he was charged with it. Okay. Now, let's go back to Memphis, Tennessee again. Now, in 1888, a Memphis man attempted to poison his wife. Reflection. You heard me, his own wife. He attempted to poison his wife based on the advice of a female conjurer. So he had went to this root worker, reflection, and the root worker advised Lewis, which was the husband, advised Lewis Hill to kill a snake and place the venom from the snake. Now, in his wife's drink 7 days away at the seventh hour. Okay, so he would do it for 7 days every day at 7 o'clock. Okay, now Hill actually killed a water moccasin, which is basically a snake, and attempted to drain its venom. When Hill realized that he could not extract the venom, look at his ancestors trying to help him out. When he realized that he could not extract the venom, he actually placed the snake's head into his wife's coffee. Reflection. He said, fuck it. I can't get the venom, so I'm gonna place the whole head. I'm placing the whole head in here. This should do the trick. Okay. Reflection. This is in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. Never. They always used to tell you, if you put your drink down, so don't go back and pick it up. Now you just never know. You can't trust nobody. Okay. Now it says that the woman began to get violently ill, not just ill, she got violently ill. Reflection. And Hill was eventually arrested for attempted murder. So it didn't kill her, it didn't take her out. Reflection, but it caused her to get violently ill. Now they say that you don't have to worry about your friends. I mean, you don't have to worry about your enemies. You need to worry about your friends, because your friends and the people closest to you are the ones who know how to strike. This was her own husband. Reflection. He was married to this lady, and I don't know what he told the conjure lady, or what the conjure lady, or if they had a little something going on. I don't know. Reflection. Everything over here is alleged. But what made this conjure lady tell him that he needed to do this to his wife? And what did he tell the conjure lady to make her tell him that? You get what I'm saying? Reflection, make it make sense. Okay. Now let's go over here to Arkansas. Now, in 1907, there was a spiritual worker who was the prime suspect in a poisoning of a black family in the Lake Village, Arkansas. It was this city called Lake Village, Arkansas. Now, local authorities actually believe that someone had poured rat poison. Reflection. You heard me right. Rat poison into the family's well. Okay, for anybody who don't know this, some down south they have wells to where they have their own little water supply line. Okay, so if they would have poured that into the well, it would have went to their whole family water supply. Okay, let's keep it going. Now, it was said that they poured rat poison into the family's well after discovering a bag in the water supply. Okay, investigators later turned their attention to a bag of flour that the family had used in cooking. The poison killed one male family member and left the remaining members very sick. Reflection. So this isn't anything new. We have spoke. If you didn't watch my other videos about conjure bags, definitely go over there, hit the playlist tab. Reflection, click the night school, and listen at that video about conjure bags, mojo bags, different things like that. Spiritual workers and people that come to them. Reflection, they will carry around these certain bags, and certain things will be in these bags. Reflection, to cause certain things to happen. Allegedly, I don't know. That's what I heard in the spiritual community. Okay. Now, remember, reflection, everything in this video, it's for educational purposes only. Everything in this video is alleged, but I had to come over here and tell you, reflection, about what went on in Arkansas, what was going on in Memphis, Tennessee, what was going on at Mount Pleasant Plantation. Did you know that the grandfather of the US president actually was taken out, allegedly poison, reflection, by his own slaves? Okay. Now, with that being said, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, because you never want to miss out on another hoodoo voodoo tale. Until next time, Ashe.